The golden sun of Ibadan spilled through the curtains of our family house, warming the marble floor. I, Adicia, sat quietly in the living room, holding a cup of tea that had long gone cold. My marriage to Tund, a wealthy businessman, had always been the kind others admired. Beautiful house, 2 cars, and laughter echoing through our compound. But beneath that laughter was silence, the silence of loneliness. Tund was rarely home. His company demanded constant travel, and when he was around, his phone never left his hand. I told myself it was just work, but deep down, I felt something shifting, something breaking. Then came Amara, the maid, a shy young woman from the East, barely 21. She had come to Lagos seeking work after her father's death. I hired her out of pity, seeing the hunger and fear in her eyes. She was respectful, quiet, and moved like a shadow around the house. At first, Tun barely noticed her, but I saw how things changed gradually. How he began to ask for her to serve his meals. How his eyes lingered when she passed. My heart clenched each time I saw it, but I convinced myself I was imagining things. One evening, I came home early from the market and found them laughing together in the kitchen. Tun's laughter, a sound I had not heard in months, echoed through the walls. I stood frozen. Amra's face turned pale when she saw me. "Madam," she stammered. Tund quickly left the kitchen, muttering something about work. That night, I couldn't sleep. The sound of their laughter haunted me. I told myself she was just a maid, that Tund loved me. But a woman's heart knows when she is being replaced. Days turned into weeks, and my husband grew distant. He no longer looked at me the same way. The man who once couldn't eat without me now preferred Amra's cooking. He smiled at her, defended her when she made mistakes, and sometimes left money on her tray for her upkeep, he said. Then one morning, I woke up to find Amara gone. Her small room was empty, her things missing. I confronted Tun, but he avoided my eyes. "She left," he said shortly. My heart burned with anger and confusion. Why would she leave so suddenly? 3 months later, the truth hit me like lightning. A family friend mentioned seeing Tund in Enugu with another woman, heavily pregnant. My heart shattered. "She looked like your maid," he added. When Tund came home that night, I demanded the truth. His silence said it all. I broke down, tears streaming. "You married her?" I whispered, trembling. He sighed deeply. "Yes, Adisua. I married Amara. She's carrying my child."
The world around me collapsed. My knees buckled and I fell to the floor. The man I loved, the one I built my life around, had chosen my maid. Betrayal ran through my veins like poison. For weeks, I locked myself in the house, crying until my eyes swelled. My mother came to comfort me.
"You must rise, my daughter," she said softly. "A man's betrayal is not your end. Sometimes God removes what blocks your blessing."
Her words slowly began to heal me. I focused on my fashion business, pouring all my pain into my designs. Within a year, I built a brand that caught the attention of big clients across Nigeria. My name, Adesewa Couture, became known in fashion circles. Meanwhile, Tunda's world began to crumble. His business faced debt, and his new wife, Amara, was nothing like the sweet girl she had been. Rumors spread of constant fights and her leaving home for days. One evening, after 2 years, I was hosting a fashion exhibition in Lagos when Tundi appeared, thinner, humbled, and broken.
"Adesewa," he said quietly, "I lost everything."
I lost myself. I looked at him, feeling a strange mix of sadness and peace. "You didn't lose me, Tunda," I said gently. "You gave me the strength to find myself." He bowed his head, tears glistening. That night, as the lights of my exhibition hall sparkled, I realized love is not always found in who stays, but in who survives the heartbreak and learns to love again. Months later, at a charity event, I met Michael, a kind-hearted architect who had long admired my work. His smile was calm, his spirit gentle. For the first time in years, I laughed. A real, joyful laugh. Michael loved me without pretense. He saw my scars and called them beautiful. Slowly, he rebuilt what betrayal had broken. He didn't fill the void. He healed it. When I finally walked down the aisle again, I wasn't marrying to be loved. I was marrying because I had learned to love myself. As I looked into Michael's eyes, I whispered, "Thank you, God, for letting him marry my maid, so I could find the man meant for me." In morale, sometimes what feels like the end of your story is only the painful beginning of something more beautiful.